What's going on, Empire? How y'all doing today? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking, because I know you did. And I know today you're asking, why are you doing great today, Mr. Empire? That is because the day this is posted, it is my mother's birthday. She's gonna peek in a little bit, but right now she's doing her makeup. Women, am I right? But she's gonna come in, give you guys a message that she wants to give you guys. She's my mom, so you better listen to her, okay? Just saying. My mom is finally done with her makeup, you guys, so she's gonna say her little birthday wishes. Come on in, mother.
Hey, please subscribe for my birthday.
So as you see, my mom's birthday wishes are only for you guys to subscribe to the channel, and I hope that you guys give her birthday wishes. If you don't, it's okay. I know being adopted is not the easiest thing to go through, but show some love, okay? We'll show some love back. Now let's continue on with the video. Yes, we're going to be talking about tattoos, but we're going to be talking about a specific person that is doing tattoos on himself for a very specific reason. So I'm sure you guys have seen the thumbnail and or read the title, so it's no surprise we're going to be talking about this guy right here. He has been flooding his own page with these tattoos. From the very first one, he's been saying that he will be doing a KSI tattoo on himself every day until KSI calls him, because that's the most important thing in the world right now. I think doing this for somebody to call you is very, very, very sub 2-digit IQ. But the fact that he's doing it for KSI to call him, out of all people, you want Logan Paul's friend, Jake Paul's brother's friend to call you? Why? What is the point of that? What is he gonna do for you in a phone call? I think nothing. With my biases aside against all this situation, let's start with his day one video. All of his videos are about a minute, so I'm not gonna subject you to all 10 minutes I have, because I've saved about 10 videos just so I can give you guys reference. We're gonna start on day one, full video. Currently, he is on day 324. So it is supposedly almost a full year of doing a KSI themed tattoo on himself every single day. Now, once you see these tattoos and I explain it more, you will see why I say supposedly. So let's get started.
First day of trying to make a phone call with KSI. In this series, I'm posting a video every day doing a KSI tattoo until he calls me. Oh, no. On the first day, I started by preparing everything, but I was feeling nervous.
Oh, I don't want to regret this, bro.
For the first tattoo, I decided to do KSI's logo.
It's gonna be painful in the leg.
After preparing everything, I started to put the stencil, and this was the result. Okay, let's suffer. It's literally in a bone. Knowledge, sushi, individual. It's me. After the jokes, I started tattooing, but I had a message to JJ. KSI, you forehead motherfucker, please call me, bro.
Just call me, bro. This is hurting so much.
Ooh, okay, I was joking, but
This one hurts, okay.
And after half an hour, the tattoo was almost finished.
Ah, fuck.
Last line, let's go. If I wanna be honest, it was kinda easy. KSI, call me and I'll give you a free KSI tattoo.
As you see, or as you will see, most of these tattoos he does on himself. If these are real tattoos, that is the most financially smart way to do it. That way you don't have to pay shop minimum or whatever people's minimum is every single day to get these tattoos. I'm like 99.62 and a half quartered by 11 times 4% sure that these are fake tattoos. They're not real. And I don't mean fake tattoos as in it's those stickers that you put on the skin and you put the water and then it comes off. I think they're fake as far as he's pretending to do the tattoo for the video. Now, I will give you my evidence as to why I think that. And there's a theme of these videos. He shows the prep. He talks a lot, but he barely for like a second shows the tattoo process. It's always really, really quick. And by the end of it, when he does show it, it is also very, very quick. And you can see when they show the end result of the tattoo, it is never wiped clean. It is always very, very thick. His skin is never red. Now, not everybody turns red, but most people, his complexion does. So in order for me to believe that this tattoo is real, and the fact that he obviously doesn't do tattoos for real, because I've looked and I don't see, his page says that he's a tattoo artist, but I see nothing of work of other tattoos. So that tells me that he doesn't really do tattoos. So for him to be a beginner tattooing himself, not knowing what he's doing, and for the lines to be as thick as they are, he would turn red by the end of this tattoo, which he doesn't. Now let me show you some more evidence as to why I think these are fake tattoos. And we're going to go in chronological order so it makes a little bit more sense. So this video is day 18. He's claiming that he did Legacy tattoo on his back. I'm assuming that's one of KSI's song titles or album covers or whatever. I don't care about hearing his voice. And let's just look directly at the tattoo itself. It's on his back, so he obviously was not able to do this tattoo himself. So that means he had to have a tattoo artist do it for him, but it still looks the same. These letters could be this thick and done correctly, yes, but it's the fact of that it doesn't look like a tattoo. It looks like he dipped the machine that is supposedly running, I'll explain that later too, in the tattoo ink and then rubbed it across his back to look like it was done. But you can see the black tattoo ink is dried on his skin because it has this little shiny part. I'm gonna see if I could do it in real time for you guys and then post me doing it. So like I just said, I'm going to bring you guys over this way so I could show you the process I'm talking about. Hold on, let me adjust y'all real quick. If you make fun of me for having bright white legs, I promise I will fucking block you, okay? Here's a setup, like I said. God, come on, focus. Come on, bitch, what are you doing? Okay, needle, right? It's not, I know you can't see it, but it's not sticking out of the tube at all. I'm low-key still scared to touch it though. Yeah, it's not sticking out and it's making that noise, right? So, he dips into the ink. Boom. Then, let's focus. Boom. Right? That's kind of what it looks like. Then he gives a little dabby dab. Then he continues. Oh, crazy. How it looks just like what he be doing. Little dabby dab. So that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what it looks like. So now I'm gonna let it dry so you can see that shiny part I was talking about. So it doesn't look like marker. It looks like ink, but it's just dry ink on top of the skin and not in it. Boom. There you go. Can y'all see it? That look real? Damn, I look crazy in this light. So I think I proved my point. Back to the original video. But the point of what I'm saying is this just doesn't look real. It just looks like, it doesn't necessarily look like marker, but it doesn't look like a real tattoo either. It also looks like it wasn't wiped clean before they took the photo of this. And then he's begging everybody to take a screenshot of it and send it to KSI so he can get the phone call. I guess, bro, I don't know what the whole deal is. And then let's take into effect, I'm not the best when it comes to social media, but I do know the process of making content for the most part. It is much harder to do daily content. So what the majority of people do, especially if they have another job, is they dedicate 1, maybe 2 days out of the week and record an abundance of content. That way they can separate it throughout the week so they can make their quota. I've done that a few times, especially for Instagram, sometimes for TikTok, even though I hate TikTok now. And then once in a while I will do it for here. I change my shirt though, so it doesn't look like it's the same day for your perspective, but I know what it is. The point of me saying that is I believe that most of these videos, which as of right now, he has 648 posts. They are all reels and they are all about this fucking tattoo. So even though he is on day 324, he has literally double that amount. So that means for every day he's getting a tattoo or doing the tattoo, he's posting 2 times for it. I brought that up because when you look at his face, specifically his facial hair does not change. Yes, I know not everybody can have a luxurious, full, thick beard like me, where their facial hair grows as if they were a fresh caveman from the year 02. But you would think that his hair would grow at least a little bit over the course of a year. He could shave, but he has stubble. So for him to shave, it would go back to skin and then stubble, skin and stubble, skin and stubble. It doesn't. It stays this same length the entire time. So that leads me to believe that he is recording most of these videos at a time. Granted, 600 and something videos is a lot of videos, so I don't think he did it in one day. He probably dedicated about a week to 2 weeks just recording. That way he had all these videos prepped, and then all he had to do was disperse them as needed. And because of that, he has a set amount. I don't know what he's gonna do once he runs out of videos. That would probably be the end of it. So he will be doing all of this for clout, for fakery. I don't know what his end goal is. For the year that he's been doing this, he's gained 5,000 or so followers. Not a bad number, but for what he's doing, that is definitely not to par of what he expected to get. He gets quite a bit of views. He gets about 10,000, 20,000, a couple have 100,000 views. But as you will see, these likes and comments and shares, they get nothing. There's like this one right here has 33 likes, 7 comments, and 2 shares, and I'm one of those shares. So I don't think it's going the way he thought it was going to go. And then another thing is, ever since day one, he's been using the same intro of that, "Ay, Morocco." How the fuck did you get that from day one when on day one you tattooed yourself? You didn't say none of that in the video. So who the fuck is Morocco? Your name ain't Morocco. It's Topaz or whatever the fuck you saying it is. You ain't slick, bro. I see past your bullshit. Now another problem, real quick. He brings in this guy to do his tattoos, right? He's using a rotary machine. By chance, I've had this rotary machine. I don't remember the name, but I remember the logo, the E on the front, the shape, and it's a rotary pen-like machine. It is corded, not cordless. I've had it. I've used it. Let's listen to what sound it makes.
Tell me, please, the letters in I.
Did you hear that? It definitely does not sound like a rotary machine. The rotary machines sound like this. These are both cordless battery machines, so it's a little bit different. This one is a high-end machine. This one is a cheap machine. Yeah, my screen is a little bit broke. I gotta get a new one. I don't use it anymore because of that. But I'm gonna show you the high-end. No needle. Let me see if I can waste the needle for you guys. You like my little setup? Pretty clean, huh? I'm not wearing gloves because I'm not tattooing with it. I'm gonna throw it away as soon as I am done showing you what I'm talking about. Cartridge. He's using a cartridge because that's what these machines take. Placed in. Let me see, where am I at? Can you hear it? Does it sound all right? This is a high quality machine, right? This is a cheap machine, but I still love it, and I want to get another one. This one is actually quite a bit quieter than that one. So there's that. What his machine sounds like is it can either be replaced, like edited in audio. I always feel like I say that word weird. Or he's tricking us by running the machine and adjusting it so that the plunger, that's what it's called, is not actually pushing the needle outside of the needle tip. Let's see if I can show you. The needle is hanging out a little bit shorter than what I would normally use it. I'm going to adjust it to see if I could get it to make that sound. Yeah? You hear that? You know what I did? I adjusted it so much that the plunger is not pushing the needle outside of the needle tip. Therefore, he would not be getting tattooed because there's no needle protruding outside of this. Makes the same sound, don't it? I don't know if I made a point or not, but I feel like I did, and I'm happy with that. That's a big reason why I believe these videos are fake and these tattoos are fake. And then again, like I said before, not red at all. Let's move on to some more examples. Okay, this one, he goes to a pizza place, tattoos himself outside of a pizza place. Again, more talking than tattooing. He's tattooing his fingers. Remember that. That's all I care about to show you on this video is that he's tattooing his fingers. Day 49. So this would be after the finger tattoos. Tattooed in a random spot, pulls his pants down. Again, don't care about that. But what I do want to show you about this video is all his finger tattoos are gone. Not one of them is there. Not even close. He tattooed this hand, which would be his left hand. They're not there. Where'd they go? If they're real, where'd they go, man? Come on now. Gotta be smoother than that. And another thing that he does do, which I'm surprised I was able to find a video proving my point, is once he's posted the tattoos of the ones he already has, like his legs, his back. I think he has some on his stomach in future videos and stuff like that. He by chance just happens to never show them again. He will always wear pants afterwards. He's always wearing a shirt afterwards. The only one he wasn't able to fake or do that with is his finger tattoos, because he would have to continuously wear a glove at all times. Let's move on to another one. Now this is like the turning point, we shall say. This is when he decided to tattoo his face of the KSI logo thing, right? Day 150. So this was more than half the amount of time ago. If you're gonna do this, pretend to have some kind of acting skills. Do a little bit better, because nobody reacts that way when it comes to pain, or especially a tattoo. And then on your face. When tattoos hurt, you can see it throughout your entire body. Your whole body tenses up. His body is relaxed, but he's going, bro, and then moving his hand. No one in their right mind would touch the tattoo artist as they're doing the tattoo if they cared about the real tattoo looking good. Just saying, it's not real, so he doesn't care if he messes up the tattoo artist. And then again, as always, we're going to show off the tattoo without wiping it off. No tattoo artist has ever said, okay, we're done, and then you get up and look at it right away before we do the final wipe down. One, me specifically, I will say every time I'm done with the tattoo, especially when someone is anxious to get the tattoo done, I tell them, okay, we're done, but let me wipe it before you get up and look at it. Word for word, every single time, never fails. Or I've heard, or I have done sometimes, I don't say I'm done with the tattoo until I wipe it, so you can get up and look at it right away. But of course, that is not what we do here. And another gripe that I have with his videos is, besides the fact of he barely shows a second worth of doing the tattoo, he barely shows a second worth of the end result, he doesn't wipe the tattoo down when he's done with it before he shows us, he also, for some reason, every time he does show the tattoo for any longer than half a second, the video is either very, very dark or very blurry, which is strange because he has a GoPro on his head. Remember, we talked about this. I have a GoPro. I have a very old GoPro, and it works very, very well. Even when I zoom in on it, the quality does not diminish that much. And then besides this, even if he's recording on a phone for his talking head part of the video, that looks pretty good. Why does the quality change so much from us seeing your face to us seeing the tattoo? Is it because there's no real needle in it? Is it because the needle is not protruding enough to actually puncture your skin? Is it for you to not show the fact that it doesn't look like a real tattoo? These are all questions I have that need to be answered. Day 322. I think this is the last video I'm going to show you of his, seeing as it is close to one of the last videos he's posted. But as you see, someone commented and said, I can agree, because as far as I'm concerned, KSI cannot give you shit. He is one of the bigger dickheads on the internet right now. So I don't see why a grown man wants attention from another grown man that bad. Granted, I believe it's fake. But then also, apparently, he got messaged by KSI that said, please stop. I've messaged you. You can stop now. Smiley emojis. So he says, he messaged me, but I don't believe he means it because he has smiley emojis. As we just discussed, KSI is a fucking dickhead. Why would he take something like this seriously to not put smiley? What did you want him to put? Cry emojis to make sure so he can convey his emotions correctly? No, he's gonna laugh about it because it's fucking stupid. This whole scenario is dumb. I just want to know what the real end goal is here. Of course, it's to get clout. Of course, this is to get some kind of notoriety, but it's not working in your favor. You're getting the views, yes, but it is literally just people watching, thinking how dumb it is, and then moving on with their day. The only 50 max people that are liking your stuff and maybe commenting are probably the children that are coming across that might be even KSI fans, which means their parents are doing a horrible job anyway. So does it really matter what they think? Now that all of that is out of the way, please let me know if you think these tattoos are real. Please let me know if you think this guy is doing this in earnest and he genuinely wants a call from KSI for whatever reason. In order for me to believe that these tattoos are real, I need a full video of you doing the tattoo on yourself or someone else doing the tattoo and wiping it clean, and then show me the end result. That will be the only way to prove that these are real. So as far as I'm concerned, until you do this for real, you don't deserve a phone call from KSI. Do it for real and maybe he'll call you for real. But then again, don't, because that means you are actually crazy and you don't need to be making these videos. You need to be in a hospital in a straitjacket. At the end of the day, it's your life, man. Do what you want to do. you're quite literally not hurting anybody, not even yourself, because these tattoos are not real. So yeah, man, I'm kind of waiting to see what's gonna happen when you run out of these videos. Are you gonna finally fake a phone call with KSI, or are you going to finally show that he might have actually called you? Because I do see him calling you off of this. I do see that he would if it was real. So until that day, I guess we're in limbo. If I prove my point, good. If I didn't, you weren't paying enough attention. So with that being said, I'm gonna leave you guys with I love you guys more than this guy loves KSI. Thank you. Bye.